Do y'all see that? Bitch. Bitch. It's giving scout. Your girl is attempting the bald cap method, and she's definitely bald. I just don't understand why, you know, I don't know if it's the makeup that I'm using, but it's not doing what I needed to do. Alexa, what time is it? 3:30. Okay. And yeah, I'm working with it, but I feel like I don't want to make a mistake, and this is not as easy as I thought it was going to be, but I know I got this. Let's continue. Child, I'm just trying to go to Mexico and look fine. You know what I'm saying? But it's giving bald. It's giving Little Bill, as the girl said that I'm watching. I'm watching her video like to the T. This is the wig. I already got the lace tint on there and everything. I mean, I'm glad the lace isn't very long so I can handle it. Here's my thing. It's just like, hold on. It's giving like I have a low hairline, and I'm just like afraid that once I put this on that it's gonna look like my hairline is connected to my, I'm afraid it's gonna look like my hairline is connected to my eyebrows. And that's not what we're trying to give, but so far, so good. It's looking good. It's time to get the glue in. I'm nervous. I'm so freaking nervous, but I'm about to put my Erika J Skin Guard on the perimeter of my hair, and then I'm done with these things already. Listen, I'm trying to stay organized, make sure I don't pick up the wrong thing. This is what I used on here to tint the lace, and then on my cap, my actual bald cap, I used this. And I probably should have plucked more, but your girl was tired. I had plucked, and I was like, I don't want to pluck a hole into the lace because this is HD lace, and I did not want to be mad that I ruined a $400 wig. So trial and error. But once I get this down, they ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing. They'll be like, you see Deanna, she in a new wig every other week. She get her hair done a lot. And then we'll be like, no, I do it myself, honey boo boo. I do it myself. So this is a deep wave wig. Listen, if this thing lay down like it's supposed to lay down, they ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing. So let me go get my straps and my bands, because I'm gonna need that, because this is when it gets real. I'm scared. That's why I'm procrastinating. Because I'm scared, honey. I'm scared. I needed a chair in here for all this that I'm doing, honey. Okay, let's get down to business. You guys, I do not know what I was thinking, but I had never done this before, and I told myself I was going to get it done. There was nothing that was going to stop me. Very frustrating. At some points I wanted to cry. I just was so over it, but I'm so glad that I saw it through. So watch to the end to see the final result.
Cut out the ear tabs because it's just more comfortable that way. Some people just leave it there. I like to cut it off just so I can see where the wig is fitting and how it's going to lay. Even though I already went over the hairline with a hot comb on the mannequin head after I plucked it, I'm going over it again just to get it back sleeked.
Okay, I got my first layer on, which is a very thin layer. And I think I'm gonna do 3 layers. I'm scared. Listen, I'm still watching. I'm still watching.
And I'm going to be applying about 4 layers of the Hold Me Down adhesive. You want to make sure that you're doing light and thin layers before you go in and apply thick white chunks and gunks of layers on top of each other, because if you do that, it's not going to sit right, like it's not going to set in correctly, and also the adhesive is just going to start seeping through the lace. You want to make sure you're doing light thin layers and then go back in like what you see me.
901 Shelby Drive, look alive, look alive. Niggas came up on this side, now they on the other side. Oh well, fuck them, dawg. We gon' see how hard they ride. I get racks to go outside, and I split it with the guys. We up on the other side, niggas acting like we tied. I've been gone since like July, niggas acting like I died. They won't be expecting shit when Capo go to slide, cause I told them.
Layer 2. I'm watching an Erika J video now because it's her glue.
4 layers of the Hold Me Down adhesive. You want to
She's putting it like back here.
Light and thin layers before you go in and apply thick white chunks and gunks of layers on top of each other, because if you do that, it's
so my next 2 layers, I'm gonna make sure I put it a little bit further back.
And I do plan on getting wet, and I know that I'm going to be sweating. I know it's going to be hot. So when you want your install to last that long with those circumstances, make sure you're using 3 to 5 or 3 to 7 layers, and make sure you're covering this much around your ball cap method and your hairline in general if you want your install to stick down under those circumstances. So in terms of you're not using enough adhesive, I'm not speaking in terms of layers. I'm speaking in terms of covering your hairline in the ball cap method. You have to use this much in width from the hairline to the front of your skin or to the front of your hairline on the ball cap if you want your install to stick. And like in the previous video, you have to do the ball cap method if you want your install to last a long period of time.
Here we go, y'all. Here we go. I'm scared as I don't know what, but here we go. Let me make sure my hooks is in here. Cause baby. Okay, wait, we're not trying to stick it yet. Just trying to, ooh, nope. Okay, it's gonna be harder than I thought. 1 second. Let me do this, and then let me lift this up. There we go. I gotta at least know I got the wig on my head, right, before I start sticking it on there. And okay, wig is on. Now we gotta see about laying it, because I needed to make sure it's going ear to ear. I need to make sure that it's pulled down far enough before I start laying it. That looks good to me. Oh my God, already, y'all. wig is laid already. And I feel that looks good enough for the hairline. I'm gonna tie this in the back. This is what the girls are doing. And we're going to melt the lace. I just hate that this little ball is right here. Not easy at all.
saucy drippin' swag goo. You a bad girl and your friends bad too. Oh, you got the swag saucy drippin' swag goo. Oh, you a bad girl and your friends bad too. Oh, you got the swag saucy drippin' swag goo. You a bad girl and your friends bad too. Oh, you got the swag saucy drippin' swag goo. Oh.
Okay, now it's time. Alexa, pause. Now it's time to take this band off. But listen, it's already giving. It's already giving scalp. Like I can already preview it. And it's already giving. It's already giving scalp. So let's see. Because there was another video that I wanted to watch because there was a girl that used this after she cut her lace off So I'm just going to lift this up. Oh, how can I take this off? Baby, up and over, up and over. But you see there's a little bit of a white cast underneath. So I feel like I should have pulled the wig down a little bit further up here. But listen, it's giving scalp. It's giving melt me down, wipe me down, all of that. Like, what? See, there was a comb that I removed on the inside of the wig, and it's still like causing me a little bit issues, like where it was at, where it used to be, I guess I should say. So it won't let me do like a full comb, if that makes sense. But baby, look at that. Behind the ear. Somebody was saying something? Leave me alone, child. Better leave me alone. Your girl did her own install. Now I am probably gonna make this a little hotter because we really gonna melt. We gonna melt. But let me cut the lace off. This is one of the scariest parts because you don't know if you are cutting correctly, you know? And you're supposed to do a little jagged motion. It looks like there's some excess lace here. I mean, excess hair here on the edge that I can kind of take off. Okay, now I need to pay attention because this is where the sideburn would be. Oh, and I think I already cut too much off. Yes. Well, hold on. Can I save it? Can I save it? Can I save it from this end? Oh my gosh, y'all, this is so hard. This part is difficult. Let me cut from here. Let me cut up. And maybe I can save this little ear tab as a sideburn, because child, I just got the cutting. And that's not how you do it. So listen, there's a tab here. And I'm gonna need to like re-glue this little side piece. So I'm only gonna take this bottom part off. You see this little tab? What do we do about this? What do we do about this? Oops, came off on its own. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to lay this, get this to lay, and then do like some baby hairs or a little curly sideburn or something. I don't really plan on wearing this up like that, but it's giving I need to pluck some more because the hairline is very, it's a little thick. And if I decide I want to wear it up, like, is it really giving the hairline we want? I think there's some more customization that I can do. So I'm gonna go online and watch another video. I'm probably gonna have to come back to y'all because we need this to be, we need it to be right, you know? We need it to be right. Let me look. Ooh, I cut too much lace on this side. I cut it like, ooh, I cut way too much lace on that side. Dang, man. But you know what? If I wear the hair like this, it's going to be covered up anyway. But I'm definitely going to have to get it like customized, have somebody customize it for me or try to customize it where I make some baby hair or something. Or, because it's really thick now, I'll just pluck the hairline to make it look a little bit more realistic over here. That way it's not like right on the edge, you know, and looking like the way it's looking. So, child, that's a learning lesson, ain't it? Ain't it? It's a learning lesson if I ain't ever seen one before. But we're gonna have to make some baby hairs over here or something. Like, we really gonna have to customize this. Because now that it's so blunt, we're gonna have to figure this out. See, like in here, just yeah, I think that's my only saving grace is baby hair.
If you got it, it ain't a question. Oh, it ain't no one for guessing. No more than emotionally invested. Showing you all my imperfections. Oh, if I hit you, don't take me for granted. Yeah. If I'm worth more than you could manage. Yeah. Oh, we want me, oh, we could be honest. Closer to me, oh, giving me solace. Promise that you won't let me fall. Holding me tight, loving me right, giving me life, all like you could be. Telling me lies, making me cry, wasting my time the whole time, so just be careful what you take for granted. Yeah. 'Cause with me, you could do damage. You could do damage. You do damage. Yeah. Worry about it, I'm putting pressure. You'll only get me if I let you. No, what you're doing is just for pleasure. Either learn me or I'm a lesson. If you want me, don't take me for granted. Yeah. If I'm worth more than you could manage, baby. Oh, you'll fall with me. Oh, we could be honest. Closer to me. Oh, giving me solace. Promise that you won't let me fall. Holding me tight, loving me right, giving me life, all like you could be. Telling me lies, making me cry, wasting my time the whole time, so just be careful what you take for granted. Yeah. 'Cause with me, you could do damage. You could do damage. You do damage. Oh, you could do damage. Oh, you could do damage. Yeah. Oh, you could do damage.
Very much hard. And honestly, I'm just happy I got the wig on. So we'll see. I'm just gonna come back with the final look because at this point, I can't keep recording this travesty. Turn your volume down because I'm about to scream. Turn your motherfucking volume down. Bitch, who did this? There's a proof. There's the evidence. Before you get to asking, yes, this is my first time. You know what I'm saying? I've never did the ball cap method and laid everything down and did everything from start to finish. No, I've never done that. Y'all seen me in acrylic book before a long, long time ago. It was glueless. It got to be. No, this time we used actual glue. We used Erika J. I'm looking for it as you see me. We used the Hold Me Down, okay? We got the hot comb, okay? We did the edges and everything. No filter. I'm done. I'm done with myself. I'm done.